Hello there guys, how's it going? This is Matt Tomato right here. Welcome back to some more City Skylines. This is part 17 of Let's Build Cliffside Bay. So, it's actually been it's been maybe a week, maybe a little bit since I played this. So I've just had a little bit of a synchronization, 10 minutes, where I just sort of synchronized back into what we were doing. The last time we sort of laid out this area over here, quite a curvy area, because up till now we sort of built in relatively blocky sort of styles, and now we are actually going to start building over here, and we are going to see exactly what we can do. Bit of sort of lack of jobs starting to creep in over here, which is kind of normal because we have got university education kicking in, so at some point we may want to start dezoning some of the regular industry that's over here, and actually start looking to perhaps making an office block area. Although it has been said that maybe we should do an office block area over here. However, I think for now we'll sort of work on that and we'll see exactly what happens. Right, let's just check generic utilities and things like that. Yeah, water availability is a little bit low. Yes, I've been building my water towers over this area. So how's about we do, if I draw a pipe that does that, and then what we'll do is we'll sort of just lay them out a little bit along here, because then that way the power just easily distributes itself. Okay, that's not too bad. We'll leave it at that for now. At some point we'll probably fill in with the tree brush and things like that, and we'll see how we get on. The garbage problem over there, but we should be fine, I think. We do have low incineration status though, so we may want to consider building something up in these hills somewhere, maybe, or something like that. Maybe just a road that peels off. Yeah, so we've got quite poor garbage coverage over there, so we'll look into that. For now though, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and actually zone out two districts here. And have one on this side of the railway and one on the other side, and we are going to name them. So let's sort of do this. Right, we are going to name them after subscribers, of course, and I know exactly who we are going to be naming these after. Right. So let's sort of do a strange district that does something like that. Okay, what have we got? Right, that's fine. And then the second bit is going to be here. Right, not exactly brilliant, but I'll sort of sort it out a little bit more in a little bit. And sort of extend over there a little bit like that. That seems fine. And yeah, sure, I think what we'll do is we'll also get this area marked out as well as an industrial estate. Something a little bit like that. Okay, right, so we have over here what is going to be called Bonobo. Actually, let's go Bonobo Estate. Let's go with that after the Bonobo 4. So let's name that the Bonobo Estate. Might put in a couple of policies over here actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into city planning and put in a high-rise ban, and also have the big business benefactor. Now the reason for that is as more high school education comes into play, the low density commercial becomes a little bit more redundant. Because it's more suited to uneducated people, whereas the high density is more suited to high school educated people. But if you put in the high-rise ban, then you can zone the high density commercial without the tall buildings. So that is what exactly the point of that. That is why I am doing that. Right, we've got Fairview Square over here, which I'm going to rename. I've lost my list of subscribers. Here it is. Okay, so I got next day. So Stanley. Whoops. Stanley. Let's go Crescent, because that's sort of a crescent going along there, isn't it? So let's go Stanley Crescent, like that. after Nick Stanley, thank you very much for subscribing, and we'll do the same thing there as well. We'll have the big business benefactor and the high-rise ban. And this area over here is going to be the Abasi. Hang on a minute. Abasi. Is that how it's spelt? Oh my god. Industrial estate, which may turn into something else like office park or something like that. It might turn into something like that. Right, so there we go. This has already got... Yeah, I don't think we need any policies over there. I think we're fine. Just going to take a quick drink. Right, so we sat here and done that for long enough, so let's actually get building. What I'm thinking of doing is doing this central street here with commercial and then going residential along the outside. So let's do something a little bit like this. Let's increase the speed as well, because let's just do that for now. We will need to bring our water pipes over and stuff like that. So let's grab this and draw a line down like that. 440 to connect, because that's the optimal optimal number without needing to build an overlap. Right, so let's do that. I guess I'll bring a pipe that comes down here as well, just to have some connections. We will cover this. Ooh, I went a little bit too far there. I'll sort of go maybe up to there and then across as well. There we go, that covers most of that. And the other thing they need is, of course, power. However, what we will do is... actually, let's get a small amount of office space. The reason being, office space can act as a very good buffer between your commercial and residential zones, because they're not as susceptible to the noise pollution. So they're not a bad buffer to have. So if we do something a little bit like this, where we sort of build offices sort of next to the commercial, sort of in and around behind it, and then we'll go ahead and build residential. Let's get a nice big area of residential going over here, actually. Not there, but we'll start here. Probably not that one either. And maybe take one away from the edge of the tunnel there. Right, so they should start developing quite nicely. What I might do is grab some form of park. Let's go with the dog park over here. Yeah, I'll put it in somewhere over there, and that guarantees a connection for power. And then what I'll do is I'll just draw pretty much just across like that over to the park. So there we have a guaranteed connection. Eventually this will all connect up and we might get a second power jump there. I'm not sure though. We'll have to see. But the one thing that we do have as a problem at the moment is this is, I think, the only way in at the moment. It indeed is. Okay, right. So with that as the only way in then, we might want to actively consider building some more ways in. Could do it from this area. So what I might do is page down here and bring up there. So that's another way in. Now the other thing is we don't actually have a highway junction here, which we could consider, but I don't know. Might not need one. Because I'm a little bit worried about the risk that if I put a highway junction somewhere in here or something like that, then I might end up causing a bottleneck somewhere. Do we have any passenger train stations yet? No, we don't, do we? Because we could consider putting up a passenger train station in here and then running a track somewhere along here. We could consider doing that. Either that or we just won't go with trains and we'll just stick to the buses. I think we'll stick to the buses, actually. Right, there is a bit of water shortage there, but I'll zone in some more commercial first. Right, let's do that. Ooh, I missed that square there. And then we will extend the reach of the water. What I might do is actually grab and do it this way. Like that, and then across the top, like that. And I suppose we can make another connection. Now, usually the reason I make multiple connections is in games such as SimCity, where you get disasters and things like that. You need multiple connections, because otherwise, if you have something like an earthquake, it'll destroy all your water pipes and stuff like that. So these are relatively tall, but they're not amazingly tall. And you can see here they need educated and well-educated workers. So that's the reason why we can do that. Whereas if we go to something like a low density, okay, that's a super pharmacy. These have actually upgraded though. So perhaps we could go low density commercial, but yeah, these have actually upgraded. But there is a little bit of over-education in there, so perhaps we might want to work that out somehow. This is getting quite busy. So we may want to do some changes here at some point. I will keep an eye on it. I think it's because people are going into this high density area here. But then I don't see why they should be doing that. Oh yeah, there's not actually... Oh no, there is a way in, yeah, because this is coming under here, isn't it? Yeah. So there is a way in. And then this loops around under here. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, that loops around in there. So, interesting that people are still taking this route to get around here. I have to keep an eye on that. We might have to change this intersection up at some point. Maybe do it so that there's actually a way across. Because a lot of people are actually going around here and across. I'm not sure how effective something like that could be. Whereby you have the option of going around or across. In that case then though, what we might as well do is just change up. Yeah, we might as well have this joining in. And then do some traffic lane management maybe. So what if I got rid of these. But then means you're going to be cutting across, aren't you? Ooh, okay. I might actually want a proper intersection here. Because that sort of cleaned this up going over here, but then it's actually caused a backlog going down that way. And that's not what we need. It's cleaned up a lot of what's going on this way. What we might want to do then is provide a crossway over here. Put that back as a roundabout and provide a crossway on this stretch. maybe that's a way to go. But then the problem is, I don't think there's actually enough room. So what it's about here? Oh, there is. Okay, so maybe we want to be doing that then. So I'm going to downgrade this to a two-way. And then see if I can page up. Can. Like that. And that provides an extra way over for anybody down this end who's going across to here, because a lot of these are coming down this way. Right, let's see how that handles then. And what I might do then is actually put the roundabout back. Wow, that's actually really, really bad. Really? It's not actually allowing me to do that anymore. Okay, so what I might do then is off camera, I might just sort half of this out. Oh no, there we go. Right, there we go. Right. So, that's a really dodgy intersection now, but we'll see how it goes. So that's it for now then. So if you like to see Skylines, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. For now, that's it though. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.